Good morning, I'm Carol Harmer from Charmer Trading and I'm doing my weekly video for you guys on the euro. No surprises, it's still range bound and we are in that 109.50, 110.5 sort of band, 110.80, 111.20. If you look at the weekly chart, which I'm going to show you now, if you look at the weekly chart you can see there is very little action happening and the market really doesn't seem to want to go in one direction or another. But let's take a look at it. So you can see where I drew that trend line and I've had that in place for 2 weeks. We've hit it. We hit it again the week before. Last week we closed below this big long-term trend line that I have, and the market doesn't look too brilliant. But if you look at the weekly stochastics, you can see that the weekly charts are poised to trade higher, and this really is the problem that we're having, because we've got two trains of thought here. We've got the weekly charts that are showing a move to the top side in the euro. So what is happening is that as soon as it gets down towards that key support area, you've got buyers coming in, and you've got them from investment banks, hedge funds, pension funds. So you've got all the big guys coming in at those lower levels. So you really need to go with it. You can't ignore what these markets are telling you. So you need to go with it, and you need to be aware of them and what the outside market is taking a look at. So we've seen the weekly chart. You've got the daily chart, and you can see the absolute not knowing where it's going to go in the market. You can see the confusion. Now, obviously, on the ECB last week, we had this double bottom that was created on the knock-on effect and the knee-jerk reaction from the ECB decision. So the market itself has made a double base, but we're in this consolidation phase, and that's where I think a lot of traders are being wrong-footed, because they see that the euro is up, down, but that is what a consolidation phase is. This is exactly how a consolidation phase works. It is a pause for breath. It is the range traders. There's the base of the range, there's the top of the range, and within this continuation consolidation phase, you can see that the market has had quite some significant moves, both sides. But as yet, apart from this, where we broke down on ECB and we broke up here to the 38.2, and we did that last week. We did that on Friday the 13th, but we did that then, and really it touched that 38.2, it didn't get any higher, and the rest last week, as you know, is history. We're trading currently at 109.70. You've got the dollar index chart, which you really do need to look at if you're trading the euro, and the dollar index is up at 98.36. I will show you quickly a chart of the dollar index. So here you have a daily chart of the dollar index, and you can see, you know, we're in as much of a mess as we are the euro, but we are still within the range. So because we're still within the range, and you can look at this daily dollar index and you can say, do you know what, that pattern looks a bit toppy, it doesn't want to go up, but at the moment the indicators are saying for dollar strength, but you can see it's being captured, you know, by the 21-day moving average. It's just not breaking higher. Now, when a market isn't breaking higher and it isn't breaking lower, it's an easy assumption, if you like, to you can see the top, you can see the bottom, so you just trade within that until you get a clearer idea of what direction it's going to go in. Now, with these consolidation continuation patterns, they normally go in the way that the trend has been the previous trend. So say you've had a big move down and the market then just ditters about, it's a consolidation, continuation pattern of that move up. So you're assuming that when it breaks, it's going to break to the top side and continue within the trend that it's just made. Now, with both of these markets, they are in a long-term, euros are in a long-term downtrend, okay, and have been, well, since 2014. Let's just say that bit there. I mean, I could go back further, but for you guys, just let's say 2014. It's been in a long-term downtrend. It's had a recovery, but it only recovered back to the 38.2, which was at 125.50, and it's gone subsequently on its way lower, and the previous low was 103. So that is a natural area for the euro to go. But unless it breaks out of the consolidation phase, it thinks it's going higher. It's double based, it's gone to 111, it's holding good support at the moment. So at the moment, there is no reason at all to look and sell the euro. There isn't, not yet. There is a good reasoning behind this strategy of buying the euro at the base of the consolidation phase. So let's take yet another look at this. So while it's in its consolidation phase, as I say, there is absolutely no reason for it to wrong foot you, because you can see it there. All right, that double base formation, if we do stay above or try to get above here, then we're looking at around about 112 as a measure target. Again, don't get excited. We was at 125 18 months ago. So there's every reason why this can go lower. But until it does, so what we will do, we're going to be selling below here. So if we do see a 109.50 print, you know, you can sell for a very small amount. You will find traders covering prior the 109.25 area. That is standard. They will do that because it stopped there before. But the daily charts look under pressure. Yes, we have a double bottom. Yes, there's more chance at the moment of short-term moves down. The thing where we're going to become quite unstuck is if it breaks that double base formation. If it does, you are looking at the market going down to 107.50. But at the moment, I do not see any reason why we shouldn't stay trading within the band that has been created and hopefully, you know, make some good money this week coming. So that's all I've got to say really on that. I can't really dig up more on the euro than I can see. There are other things that I'd like you to look at. Look at the euro crosses, Euro CAD, Euro Swiss, Euro CAD, Euro Sterling, Euro Kiwi, Euro Oz. Look at any of the euro crosses, and that gives you an idea of what way the euro dollar is going to trade. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I say I'm Carol Harmer from Charmer Trading, and I'd like to wish you a very good week trading, and I'll catch you all next week.